Good afternoon or morning, wherever you are or wherever you may be. Welcome to Epcot with Jeremiah. Jeremiah, what are we doing?
Well, right now we're looking at Spaceship Earth. We're going to head around. We are going to walk into a few buildings. You know why we're walking into a few buildings today?
To test signal strength.
No, not quite.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Was that
today,
an Instagram photo shoot I just saw?
It was.
Okay.
Today is the first day, well, the second time of the first day without any facial coverings required here at the Walt Disney World Resort.
I'm pretty sure that news broke last time when we were doing live from Disney's Animal Kingdom.
2 days ago, yes.
Yeah. Has it only been 2 days, Jeremiah? Really?
So, you know,
Good afternoon, Colin, and good afternoon, my spirit animal.
I was lucky enough yesterday to attend the media preview for Peppa Pig theme park, which I'm 6'1", well past the age range of that park, and I had a ton of fun. But also this thing happened that I haven't experienced in a few months. Lots of sun.
Yeah.
Oh, I got home and was like done. So today is a beautiful cloudy day, so it's very nice.
I'm pretty sure Jeffrey would like the sun. Howdy from the snowy, frozen wastelands of Kansas City. And then Kyle says, hello from the windy and cold but not snowy wastelands of 3 hours south of Kansas City. Hi, guys. Welcome. Again, they point out that we are live, so feel free to comment, ask questions, say hello. And Nikki's glad to be here, too. She needed this today, so we're glad to have you here, too, Nikki.
I'm so happy to have an audience today. It's always more fun, as much fun as Tony and I are, especially when I just go quiet from shaking my head so much. It's always nice to have other people joining the conversation.
Max says, hello from Orlando.
Look, here's Epcot.
I like the almost nothingness of the lower half of, I guess that's not Future World anymore.
No,
who would put green on green? What are they doing? Yeah. Who designed that?
Well, my favorite is Celebration. It's like, okay, we got Spaceship Earth. We have Club Cool Creation Shop, and where the restaurant's going to be. We got the Epcot experience, and then Imagination.
I'm just saying, who made the land and the seas green on green? Come on, guys.
I do enjoy
Hi, Caleb. Good afternoon to you, too. That looks like an icon from my earthquake map.
I enjoy the buildings. Okay, we're done looking at the map. Let's walk over and see if they let Daisy out of her pin.
What?
If you didn't see... Was that Monday? Monday. This has been a week. Monday we were here, and Daisy is out meeting and greeting, but they put her in a pin. Ooh, look at the new colors of Guardians of the Galaxy. Cosmic Rewind.
Oh, I thought that was drawn.
I do also appreciate that they did a design on the backside of these also. So it's not just
that is
plain
cool.
Color. Yeah. Extra effort. Also, I really want this wall this gate to be back, so we can walk around a different way. Oh, there she is. She's still in her pen. You'll understand.
Oh, I see. Yes, I see now. I'm just looking that they finally covered up the support structure.
What, you mean the one that everybody was complaining about the first day it was up?
Yeah. It's like they're covered up somehow. I know there were theories that there was going to be like left like that as a dock or something, but no.
Yeah, but even still, it's a dock. I mean, it's...
Yeah, but it wasn't going to be that rigging.
Well, when they put something up first day, it is complete. That's why they took down all these construction walls and it was ready to go. That Xandarian ship you can purchase on Shop Disney. Head over to the article we have on Laughing Place. You can purchase it through one of our links. We get a small bit of help from that, but it doesn't cost you anything extra. So go buy things.
David says, hi from Alabama. Hi, David. Moving back to the OC, California soon. Hope to see Disneyland fireworks from my house. Hopefully the wind won't be blowing too hard.
Yeah. Let's see how that goes. The restaurant here seems to be moving along pretty quickly. I like that they filled in that what was the Innoventions gap that they used to have right there.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's a rounded structure. Also, just want to call out some appreciation for cool temporary lights.
I think I saw those on QVC once.
No, those are the candle ones that Disney created that they decided to make a mint off of.
You talked about Innoventions, and now I like suddenly miss the giant Innoventions like square logo and all like the kinetic like rotating spirals and stuff.
You mean you'd rather have that than Walt?
Yes.
Wow, there's a lot of construction going on the other side of this wall.
Got to get that restaurant ready, even though all the kitchen's there. Oh, wow. You could even see inside it already.
Well, that also helps, that you're just about 9 feet up.
You have 3-foot long arms. I guess that makes sense.
I want to say it's about 2 feet plus ward. Okay, here we are. I'd like to point out that there is no signs anywhere that say mask required. Cast members don't have to wear masks. Guests don't have to wear masks if they are fully vaccinated. Guests are still encouraged to wear masks if they are not vaccinated.
Mac wants you to go get some carbonated barbecue sauce.
No.
What country is that one? Is that
Spain?
Spain?
I think so. That is definitely one. Like, I can do Beverly all day compared to that.
Next door to where we are now, the Creation Shop is Club Cool, where you could taste different Cokes from around the world, and there is a flavor that tastes like a carbonated barbecue sauce.
Yeah. I disagree.
I would put Sleeping Beauty Castle with Cinderella Castle instead, but that's just me.
Well, you mean not like the one in California that has Sleeping Beauty Castle and then the Pixar Pal Around? Like, that one makes
That's an unfair one because some people will love California Adventure but not touch the Pixar Pal Around because they know better.
Were you listening to our Parks Talk? Was it this past Monday? By the way, we were walking through a store, and it doesn't seem like we've had a single problem with our stream. So
it cut a little bit, but it's fine. It was tolerable.
Oh, look what finally made it in.
I was there the other day trying to get my hands on a bucket, and I saw those. I didn't know there was any kind of delay on those.
Oh, wow. Look, here's something else that hasn't made it. Yeah. Sorry, I'm
shopping. Oh, my apologies. Apparently, I'm mispronouncing. It's barbecue sauce. It's the correct pronunciation. And it was
New
from China,
York's
confirmed.
okay. Were you listening to the parks talk? Actually, I guess it must have been 2 weeks ago when we were talking about DCA and the history of it.
Okay.
And um, when I think Doobie asked Mike what his favorite early attraction was, he goes, I didn't really go into DCA for like the first 5 years. He's like, I heard bad things, so I never went. I just went like, what? Wait. I mean, for like the first year when you could only do it if you had an annual pass or to both parks or if you bought the ticket, yes. But it seems after that.
Scott says, shop on your own time.
But it's Figment.
Without a 6-hour line.
So much for that.
Gio says he thinks he may take something in and fill it full of Beverly. Sure, they may not like that, though. Hee hee. Have you ever seen anybody do anything like that?
Surprisingly, not recently, but it's also been very much still lines to get up to one of the fountains.
I saw somebody do it once with pineapple Fanta at the old location. And it was funny to me because they sell pineapple Fanta in the cooler like 10 feet away.
This is new.
That is new. Hold on.
Can you
get in closer? Get it closer. I'll scan it. It's registering the text. Get in closer. There we go. Oh, it's a video.
That's an article coming later today to Laughing Place.
Learn about the artistry behind creating the Disney Fab 50 character collection. Oh, this is loud. Sorry. Oh, it's not completely unlike the ones we've already seen. But before, we've spotted Jerome Rampt, sculptor from Pixar, in the video. This is actually him hosting it. So yes, that confirms he was involved with them. Anyway, yeah, that'll be an article later, I'm sure. Stay tuned to laughingplace.com. What is this one?
Olaf.
We can keep walking. Speaking of articles on laughingplace.com, if you go check out our article today from the new Disney Wish announcement that there's an Inside Out candy shop coming to the Disney Wish, there's also an Olaf picnic add-on for families geared towards kids 12 and under.
I'm really glad that you kept reading that because I read the Inside Out and then the Olaf picnic, and then I was like, oh, okay, I'm more excited about the Inside Out candy store.
Yeah. Which sounds like for familiar Disney.
Hold on, we got to pause.
Oh, okay.
Anytime there's Ghost Riders in the sky, you have to pause to appreciate.
I only really know it from
Country
the
Bear?
Halloween parade.
Country Bear Summer Vacation Hoedown. Little Oscar wants to hear a story. A real scary story? Uh-huh. And the Five Bear Rugs give one of the best renditions of that. You know, let's walk in here because I can.
Let's do it. I noticed the other day they moved a lot of the art in here too. That wasn't there before.
No, the Acme stuff has been here because this is where I bought my Spider-Man on day -1. But they've actually sold a lot of the stuff, it seems, because they filled in some of the extra spaces with Hawkeye.
Scott wants you to do the whole Country Bear show.
Which one, Scott?
Kyle goes back to the ship topic. What about the Luna Entertainment Center? I feel like I would hang out a lot there, but I also feel like that's kind of the D lounge for familiar cruisers. But dealer's choice would be Scott's answer.
The proper answer is always summer vacation. I would actually buy this one. Sorry, I'm doing my shopping again. Okay, let's head out and around. It is also fun just to walk in buildings and not have to put on a mask again. For now.
You think it'll come back?
Possibly. I want to go back and study the time of the last, take off your mask. And then it was like 3 or 4 months till it was back. So you never know.
George has a question. What is your favorite art poster from the Epcot Arts Festival?
My favorite piece of art that I saw was the Indiana Jones one that I sucked up and purchased. The stuff here is some amazing artwork, and sadly they don't have the one that was being created one of the first days, and it was Ahsoka holding up a clone trooper's mask and her helmet, and you could see her reflection in it from the final episode of Clone Wars. And that was one. It was being created right then. So hopefully at some point there is a print that comes out of it, because it was beautiful.
George says, that's good. Amazing arts.
Yes. Amazing
and
art.
Scott says, spoiler. Come on.
I know Scott hasn't actually watched it, so... I mean, I don't think it's much of a spoiler, because we all know what happens. By the way, it's a beautiful day. Just look at that.
It looks
site.
Nice. We'll see where I end up around 6 o'clock this evening. Until then, I'm watching it through a screen.
It's also not as... Okay, so with the removal of the mask mandates, it also looks like the directional signs for Mexico are gone.
Does that mean it's just open capacity now for that building?
Well, they still have a queue, but they don't have the signs or anything. I want to say this building isn't a good one for signal, so let me know as soon as I need to run out.
Mr. Bob Newell wants to point out that you're going clockwise.
Oh, yeah, they still have the full queue in here, just no signs outside.
So is that the queue for the pavilion or just the queue for the tequila cave?
Yes.
Everything to the right. So that's still kind of split.
Yeah.
Mr. Bob Newell wants to point out that he'd still wear a mask, which is his option. It's completely optional still to do that. Now it's just not required.
Yes, and I completely support the mask wearing, especially for the, as Disney suggests, if you are not vaccinated.
Kyle has a question. Is this line for the beer or the line to get the tickets to get the beer?
The tequila?
He said beer. I believe it's also called cerveza.
This is a newer Donald. I don't recall seeing this stuff.
I've seen that Donald outside the pavilion for years.
Yes. I really wish these were Mary Blair type dolls.
I was gonna say, is that supposed to be a Small World doll?
No, sadly, it's just a normal Mexico doll. Wow, there's a horse behind me. Hang on, let me pan around so you can see this horse.
Oh wow! But where are the other 100? That's not a Dalmatian though. It just has spots like one. I'm sure it's a hybrid. Sorry, I've been watching a lot of Jurassic Park stuff. I shouldn't have said hybrid. It's a mix.
Aye.
Kyle, that was a David Cross joke. Never mind me. Only in the morning do I ever see people waiting for the Grand Fiesta Tour.
Well, it's 1 o'clock, so you see them now.
Or on festival weekends.
Yeah, this is a run weekend, isn't it?
Is it? I thought that was next weekend. Actually, yeah, it might be this weekend.
Because it's always the closest to Valentine's Day, I thought. I'm just trying to get out now.
The worst part is now that I'm looking at it, I'm going to get a lot of targeted ads for running a marathon.
I believe I can't remember any of the sites that I hear the commercials for every 5 minutes, so.
February 24th. So what's today?
That is next week.
Yeah. February 24th through 27th.
So they're having.
So yeah, it'd be next weekend.
Yes.
No.
I always love this walkway.
The original intent.
No, it's outside. I mean, there is some foliage connecting, so it looks like a tent, but it's. Yep. Gonna out Tony.
Nope, you've just given me a challenge now. Now you started it. All right. Mac wants us to remember it's always around his birthday. So his Christmas present for me, he still hasn't picked up, has now become his Christmas and birthday present.
Is it his Super Bowl present also? I'm sorry, we're not supposed to say that. Is it the big game present?
Well, I was going to say I could get him some dumbbells to give him the weight of defeat, but...
Okay, I retract any statement I already made. We can just go back.
Scott wants to know, be honest, did you take Buzzy? I would like you to answer that question so it takes eyes off of me, personally.
No Buzzy here. I did love Buzzy, but I most definitely... Oh, look, who's out?
The Topiary troll?
Yes. You'll be seeing this in just a few days yourself.
Yes, I will. After that marathon weekend, but yes. Kyle, wow, Tony really had to ram that joke through. And Max said, although after that comment, there is no present for you. For those joining us who aren't aware, Mac is part of the Laughing Place team, and he's also a very big Bengals fan.
So you're going to hold that against him?
I didn't say that part. I actually tried supporting him. I wore my Bengal barbecue shirt. It was the closest thing I could get to supporting his team, as well as the team of my some other friends. But he's included in that friend mix. So
the way that sounded, he's not your friend. It very much sounded like there's Mac, and then there's other people.
But Mr. Bob Newell points out, when's the Super Bowl? Did I miss it? I think it was Sunday. That one, you could show me those, and I understand the Topiaries from Flower and Garden Festival. I would think they're always there.
Yeah, those two, I always love the sisters Topiary. I prefer them over by the... I wanted to say the Village House, but that's not the right. By their Sumer House.
Yes.
But the troll over there works out pretty well.
I'm pretty sure this question's for Mac, intended just for the chat. But did you drink a Cincinnati Light? Also, those are disgusting. They're not paying me. I will not speak anything about them.
Except for they're disgusting.
Except for they're disgusting. I never liked them.
Sam, I am.
That
Okay,
was
let's
funny.
walk-
I actually like that joke.
Let's walk through China and see if any pandas have appeared. Oh, I see them. I see them.
So this has also become a walking tour of the setup for
Yeah, Flower and Garden.
Flower and Garden.
There's only so much I can do to go inside a building. Look, I'm inside a building with no mask on. There are other people inside a building with no mask on.
Here's some topiaries. Mac wants to point out, and this was also the last time I drank one, not since college.
It's nice to see the pandas back. I don't see the dragon out, though. No, it went from beautiful and overcast to hot. Yes, I know I'm complaining to the people who are stuck in 15 feet of snow, but...
Or inside their house.
Well, I'm guessing everybody's inside their house. Somebody's outside
There
in
have
the
been times
snow
I've watched our
watching this.
stuff on our streams on a phone.
There are times where I've been on our streams on a phone. Well,
That's true.
besides this one.
I know a couple of weeks ago, I watched it on the phone from the, sorry, I was yawning, from the courtyard of the Portofino Bay Hotel. You know what that means? Touch activities are back.
No,
So it
those have
sounds
been
like
back.
those drums are back.
Yeah, the drums here and in Animal Kingdom have been back for a while. It's just, until we see Village Traders reopen, life has not found a way yet.
Bring on the play pavilion. Mr. Bob Newell, I may be wrong, but this is the most interesting live stream. Thanks, Bob.
Look at that. That's
You're wrong. That's pretty nice.
Oh my god, I'm gonna say it wrong. Avazino, Dave.
Yes, Dave. Really love that one. Here's another example of not enough merchandise for the run of the festival. Festival market selling little trinkets of art from anywhere they can find them.
I know.
I mean, the fact that even the posters sold out for this event really says something.
Just find us the booth that says Festival Cuisine, please.
You want a koozie? Are you
Yes,
drinking?
yes, Festival Koozie. Max says this feels like the kids are running the show with no parental supervision.
I've had far worse with Doobie.
I think you've had far worse with me, too.
Yes. I'm just the monkey that walks holding a camera, so it's like a choose your own adventure here, people.
That's
Tell
a
me
good
what
question.
to do.
Where can you get a banana in Epcot?
The land.
The land. Are there
Um,
monkeys in there, too, in the rainforest scene on the boat?
Yes. If you go on Instagram, I believe also on Twitter, Zach Ridley did a small article about Germany today and its design.
See, I didn't know you were going to say today at the end. I'm like, that could have been any 30-minute interval
Yes.
with Zach Ridley's social media.
No, he hasn't been too active recently. I think he's been a little busy trying to get everything together.
Mr. Bob Newell, is Epcot spelled in all uppercase on the highway signs? I know it is on the new one,
Yes, I don't believe it is on the old ones, but
they're getting switched out soon. So
see, and I don't actually believe that they're all going to get switched out because
oh yeah, I feel like they would have done it overnight.
Yeah,
To be
there have
honest,
been
but yeah,
two. They are building a new support for signs when you head to the Magic Kingdom resorts. So I'm guessing we'll start to see some new signs there, which will probably tell us if we are changing the colors or not.
Geo says reach out of your boat and grab one. Might be a little expensive to do though. What are we talking about?
The bananas.
The bananas in the rainforest.
Yeah.
That's right.
No, that's in the greenhouse just before you go into the
Yes.
aqua.
By the cacao.
Cacao. No, that's stupid, Kevin. Sorry,
Kyle
that was a
says,
dead
I wonder
fool.
if the Bonnet Creek ones will get a new color scheme that's still decidedly not the same as the rest.
Yeah. I just feel like I'm going to have to, go to every new sign to check their spelling. Oh, look, some people are taking their art for a walk.
That's fun.
Yeah. Go to every new
That's
sign.
the new parade coming in. The
Cavalcade.
The night parade.
Nope.
Sorry.
Nope.
You're right. That looks about as sturdy as the electrical parade. What float will be missing when it comes back to Disneyland this time, Jeremiah? Every time it resurfaces, it's missing a unit. What's going to be missing this time?
Well, they already got rid of the Tinkerbell one. I would love if they got rid of Tinkerbell on there altogether and just put her back up on top of the Peter Pan.
The little rotating one?
Yeah, it looks awkward without it, but then again, I'll see it when I'm out there once, and then I'll see it when it's back out here, in a year or two.
Geo says the parade of the Artimals. Deep cut.
That's very deep.
I'm pretty sure even when the parade gets down to just the drum unit and the train and Elliot and the flag / bacon, it's going to be they'll still run it with just those.
What time is it right now?
1:36.
Ooh, guess what's going on?
Your favorite.
My favorite. Can I get a walk in without? Ooh, it looks busy in here. If we get a copyright strike for that, apparently the system is much better than it should be, because as low as it was and as far as away as I was
and
from
the
them,
audio quality.
yeah.
Speaking of the electrical parade and entertainment that is lasted way long. Voice of the Liberty, everybody. Voice of Liberty. When did they get rid of their colonial garb? Now they look like a high school choir.
When they moved back in to the rotunda last month, they stuck with the that's more like their 4th of July colors. And I have heard that there will be some type of new costume coming that's a little bit of a combination of colonial and contemporary. To me, that makes no sense at all.
Nope.
But I can't imagine having to walk out wearing a 30-pound dress. So
Kyle says, Voices of Liberty, presented by Glee. Have you seen any merchandise? Mr. Barmil says, have the products that show Mickey wearing masks been removed?
there were never any products with
Yeah,
Mickey or any of the characters. There were lots of fake merchandise. I know that the annual pass sticker was pretty popular on, the homemade websites.
Yeah, on Etsy's and stuff like that.
Yeah. Today,
Japan.
I've seen a lot of international visitors, but thankfully not a lot of the cheer groups or dance squads that had taken over for the past few weeks. Nothing's going on in Japan, but they're redoing the concrete.
Gio has a good question. I wonder if they actually prefer those more simplistic outfits. Less weight, easier to wear, less heat. Probably.
I can speak from some of my friends that are in there. They love the colonial costumes because it is classic and it fits so perfectly. But at the same time, those are all good points. Does anybody want a $6.50 Mickey Premium Bar?
Did they go up again?
I'm sorry, $6.25.
Max says, I'm sorry I tuned out for a second. Is Germ starting his own Disney dance squad? The answer is yes, he's recruiting. Send your auditions to trivia@laughingplace.com. Yes. Full videos, please.
Any type of dance we will accept.
Are you going to do the Roger Rabbit with Roger Rabbit?
If Roger Rabbit showed back up in a park and was doing the Roger Rabbit, I would stay at that dance party all day long. Princess Jasmine is out.
David says, any meet and greets? Well, there's Jasmine right there, David. And that's about as close as you'll get. They do the meeting, but not so much. Well, I guess the greeting and not the meeting.
Yeah.
Is that a better way of saying it?
Yeah, the socially distant is still something of the current day. So we will see if that all changes.
Kyle has a new acronym for Epcot based on the costumes. Evil polyester costumes of torture. We're by the Wonderground tents, right?
That's where we're going.
Let's take a look.
There isn't much left in here.
I know I wanted to get Joey Chu's Dalmatians piece, but I didn't get it. There's only the canvas limited editions, no prints. So hopefully in time prints will come. Or someday prints will come.
Nope.
You almost got away with it too.
I do love this, but I feel like the original piece would be more impressive. Are you talking about this one?
Yeah, so there are prints now. Hooray! Yeah, there were no prints. I went the first few days and there were no prints, just the canvas ones.
Some of Jared's amazing art. He was here just this past week.
Yeah, his Joey's Soul one is good too. That you just walked by.
Yes. No, there was some amazing, and I'm very sad that the festival's almost over. They had some great stuff. I also do love this Tower of Terror piece.
Gio's really glad that a lot of the Wonderground stuff is also sold as smaller postcard versions too.
Yes. So we have Belle to the right. Everybody say bonjour.
Bonjour.
And then we're going to walk into this Wonderground because I love... Sorry.
Maelstrom? What's that?
A lame attraction that people love just because it isn't around anymore.
I loved it when it was around.
Did you go on it every time you came to Epcot?
Yep.
So
unless it was like a 90-minute wait, because I would, even at that point, I'd be like, that's ridiculous.
You mean when they put Fast Pass on it to try to make it popular?
Yeah. Was that one of the ones you get the surprise Fast Passes for? I think it was.
I will argue till I'm blue in the face that every, Country Bear Disneyland, Horizons, Maelstrom, those that everybody's like, oh, they're the best things ever. If you went on it every time you came to the park, that's great. But obviously nobody else did. I can tell you from experience, I was here the last week of Horizons, and I rode it 3 times without getting off.
Were you one of those guys that snuck around the building?
There are some videos. No.
There are YouTube videos of that. Look it up. But yeah, there was a group of guys that did that.
Laughing Place does not encourage
condone. Yeah,
nor
I
condone.
agree. Yep. Do not move a moving ride. Do not leave a moving ride vehicle.
Well, what about like Haunted Mansion?
That stops every 2 feet?
No,
don't leave those either.
Moving.
That's what I just said. Did Joe Rohde contribute to the experience of Epcot? Yeah, Maelstrom was actually a big piece of his work. Cranium Command and Body Wars and Maelstrom are definitely like my big, and the original Living Seas are definitely like my big Epcot losses. I'm not one that preaches Horizons. In fact, I would say World of Motions over Horizons or the original Figment. But
the original Figment was definitely a far superior attraction. But if you think about if World of Motion or Horizons was still around today.
Oh yeah, no. Especially World of Motion nowadays with the idea that they're all like, here's the advent of the motor car, and it would have to be updated to include electric. There's no way they would leave it as it was.
Not even that. It's it was a 15-minute ride. I mean, people get bored on Rise of the Resistance, and that's 15 minutes from the time you get on the transport to the time you get off the ride. But
so a lot of times I'll talk about Jurassic World with people, and one of the things that comes up will be like, well, do you think people would really get bored with dinosaurs after 10 years that they have to genetically hybrid a new one as an attraction? And I say, yes. Have you ever worked in a theme park?
Yeah.
After 3 months of something new, they want something new.
Bigger, more teeth.
Yes.
There is a beautiful breeze right now.
Sounds like it. So where do you watch Harmonious from when you watch it?
You can actually... Right behind that booth is my choice.
Okay.
Because you get a good view from the side. I mean, I've loved seeing it from the front and the rear. So it's straight on, but the front, the only way to get the straight on from the front really is to be in a dessert party or a special event.
Mr. Bob Newell wants to know, are guests being polite when they say Harmonious was fantastic?
No, I love Harmonious.
I agree. Although somebody said it was better than World of Color, and now I'm wanted for assault, but it's okay. I'll get through.
Yeah, we'll just agree to not talk about that.
David says Country Bear Disneyland was the best place for a quick nap during the 70-hour opening party of Captain EO. Was that one? I know Star Tours did 60 hours. Did Captain EO do 70? Really?
I don't believe so. I think Star Tours 60 was the biggest they've done. I know cast members that worked the train back then that would take naps on the train as it circled because nobody was riding the train at like 4 o'clock in the morning. Much like the 24-hour days that Disney used to do, you could find the attractions that there was absolutely nobody in and take a long nap. Hey, look who's out already.
Think they'll ever do those 24-hour days again?
Probably not.
Who's out again? Alice? Mary?
No.
The Saving Mr. Banks experience?
The Fluffy Pooh.
Ah.
I was told that I need to come in here because apparently it was spotted some new merchandise.
Winnie the Pooh merch? Let's have a look.
Somehow I don't think so.
Doctor Who stuff, Mr. Bean stuff, all of which I've seen in this shop. I'm not just exaggerating and making that up.
How about Sergeant Pepper's? There's the Tally Ho. These were all out before.
So you're in there looking for Sergeant Pepper shakers? I would be classy and look for a Sergeant Pepper mill myself.
Yeah, there's no new merchandise in here.
Yes, the Dalmatians took place in London too, Gio. Good point. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever seen 101 Dalmatians stuff in there. Missed opportunity.
Yeah, you're correct. Even in the toy store, it's pretty much all Pooh.
Can you look up the Good Family Crest?
I don't think they have the lookups anymore.
Ah.
And the Toy Soldier still is not reopened.
What is she? Is she like with a pin trading board or something?
That is the Kid Cot with pin trading,
okay.
Yes. Okay, let's walk in here. Look at some really cute Winnie the Pooh merchandise. Oh, look, maybe I should wear these next time I'm at a Winnie the Pooh park opening.
Do it. Oh, it's got a little bee on it. That's cute. I'm assuming Mr. Bob Newell referring to the last store. That store looks like a museum.
Yellow's not my color.
Looks like this is a newer line, the Crown line.
My crown, my rules. Oh, those are funny ears.
If you have $30 to spend and you don't want to do Genie Plus, please buy some ears that you'll put on a wall.
We're talking about California Adventure earlier, and now we're in the London Pavilion. I'm just thinking of Superstar Limo. That's all I'll say. If you can connect the dots, cool.
Lady Bird, love Lady Bird.
Let's go see if we can pick up our Figment popcorn. Oh.
No. Well, you'd have to do it on a phone now. When they are available now, it's going to be through mobile order, which I'm stunned that it took them this long to figure out a way to limit that through the mobile order process. Because the popcorn bucket, when they brought them back for that day, it was through the mobile order, and it's maximum 2, and now it's linked to your account that you do everything Disney World related with, make your park reservation, everything like that. And so it has now a record that you bought the 2, so you cannot order them again. And I'm just like, they finally figured out a way so people who use those auction websites can't buy 10 at a time.
Well, they might.
So we'll see how it goes in the future.
I'd like to point out that it looks like the Shakespeare Garden, which is my favorite part of Festival of the Flowers and Gardens, will be returning. They did. Oh wow!
Tell us that it's returning in Elizabethan, please. I'm trying to figure out how to even do it. Thou knowst where the God it is.
Be overjoyed that the Shakespearean Garden shall be hither. This is fun.
Once again.
They have not put these down here in a while. I was going to take pictures of all these, but I'll take that for you.
Sounds good. Kyle says, we don't measure success by 10-hour waits for popcorn buckets.
Yeah, but the mobile ordering, they've done in California for over, I want to say it was 2 years ago, just before the shutdown, or the October before the shutdown, they did it for the Trader Sam's mugs.
Yeah.
I know that when I was out in California, I was able to get a Trader Sam's mug without having to wait for multiple hours. I just hit the purchase now, and then when I got down there, I said I'm here and picked up my mug with, well, actually I still had to wait an hour because for some reason, it was because they were social distancing and people were they were making sure their mugs were all okay. So there were too many people in the area, so other people couldn't enter the area.
I can't say much. I already done the same.
I may need that one.
Oh, I like that.
Here is a new one. It's a magnet.
It'd be better if it were actually bedazzled.
No.
Robin Hood. I've seen his torso recently in a different trailer.
Oh,
that's fun.
I believe Benji, our CEO, was trying to get that at one point. Oh.
Reach out to him and ask if you should worry about anything.
So this is the N3D.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Go back to the Oliver & Company one. How much does it cost?
There is not a price tag, but the other pieces.
So it sounds like you might need a street of gold.
Oh, there's whoever was asking earlier. This is my favorite piece. This is one of the two pieces that I have bought this year. But I still would love to get the other three, especially that.
I like the Nautilus one.
Yeah. I feel like I should have that one and at least the Nautilus, but the other two, especially because of the way they are painted, so there's two horizontal, two vertical, would work out perfect.
Gio points out the most important thing about art purchasing. If you have to ask for the price, you can't afford it.
Exactly.
Kyle says, Jared bought a 2-piece. Get ready for this summer.
Yeah.
Mr. Bob Newell also echoes the sentiment. If you have to ask the price, you can't afford it. I really also can't afford it, but wanted to make the Streets of Gold joke. That's all. And if you bought that art and somebody else bought that art, I guess you would together be good company. But
that was poor. Like that was you hit that point right there.
I must have missed something. Kyle says, is Jeremiah walking behind himself?
I don't know who was behind. I'm always easy to see. Because I always
If
have
they
my...
had a cheaper print of the Oliver and Company art and they rolled it in a tube, would that be called an Oliver twist? I'm here all night, everybody.
Okay, we're gonna cut left.
Was that a Starry Night umbrella? That looked fun.
Yes.
Mr. Bob Newell has a legitimate question. Is artwork signed in numbered limited editions? I know a lot of it is, but not all of it, right?
Any of the wraps or, of course, the originals are... Yep, the Figment Premium Popcorn Buckets currently unavailable. Those are all numbered and signed. The Indiana Jones piece that I have was actually number 2 of 95, which is one of the reasons why it was like, okay, I'm glad I bought it. But of course, just the prints, those are mass produced, and that's why there's a difference of the wraps are usually anywhere from $1.99 to $3.99, and the print is $39.99.
Geo says an Oliver twist could be a fun Disney movie themed drink. Coming to Trader Sam's 2025.
So, as you can see, we have the flower quilt is already up. This right here, can you see what this is, Tony?
I thought it was mini.
It's mini.
Okay.
Looks like somebody stepped on her bow, though. And then across the way we have Mickey,
Yeah.
and there's
Is that
a 50,
big 50?
with the
Yeah, that's cool.
Mickey and Minnie on the either side. Yes, starting February 2nd, the Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival.
So it's already going on?
Starting March 2nd,
Okay.
the Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival. Again, it's been a week.
I still think it was Iron Gwazi because you did the same thing with talking about Iron Gwazi recently.
Oh.
So it rattled your brain a little bit with dates.
Yeah,
Iron Gwazi being the new wooden coaster at Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay.
Opening March 11th, not February 11th. But you know what opens tomorrow?
Well, Peppa Pig was yesterday.
I'll give you a hint. You went on it.
Oh, Icebreaker, officially.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. And did you say Polite Pig or Peppa Pig?
Peppa Pig.
You said Polite Pig.
Did I say Polite Pig? Viewers out there, what did I say? I don't know. I went on Icebreaker recently. It rattled my brain.
Icebreaker officially opens tomorrow. Peppa Pig actually opens on February 24th to the public. And that is a separate ticketed park right outside the entrance of Legoland, Florida. You can see our articles regarding prices, annual passes. Both myself and Chris Rex, one of our more talented, I don't even know where I was going with that. He's just a nice guy. We're out there. He'll have a point of view of somebody that is actually there with a child, and I'll have a point of view of somebody that is there as a 6-foot plus adult trying to ride in Daddy Pig's roller coaster. And really, if you've not watched my amazing rider cam video of Iron Gwazi or Daddy Pig's roller coaster, those are both up on our YouTube channel.
Are we going to go on Figment?
No.
Oh. One day I'll get you on a ride.
There's a line outside of Figment right now. So, no,
There
we're
is?
going to go in.
Oh, there is.
Yeah. We're going to go in and see if we can say hello to Joy and Vanellope. Think they had to duke it out for who gets to do the candy shop on the Disney Wish in here?
Well, I think the Vanellope one was already on the Dream, so they said we'll let Joy have this one.
Although Vanellope kind of fits a little bit more because
I
candy.
agree. I saw the Inside Out announcement, and though I love Inside Out, my first thought was for a candy shop. I mean, I know they did that at Pixar Pier with Bing Bong sweet treats and confectionery, whatever. But
Which fits.
yeah, because he cries candy, so just make Bing Bong sad, which is what
I
he does to us.
I really want to know because in Vanellope's sweets, they have the trophy for their big
Yep.
sundae, the trophy cup. So I want to know what they're gonna. Oh, there goes Vanellope just walked in. What they're gonna do for Joy?
It's getting a little choppy in here, Jeremiah.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, this is better. The white picket fences of a video game. And we're choppy again.
Doobie 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 doobie.
David, what a great walk around Epcot. Y'all rock. Thanks. No problem, Dave. Thanks for joining us. We do this a lot. Be sure to like, subscribe, ring that bell, get all the notifications when we go live from the parks.
Okay, are we better now?
Yeah. Loud and clear, too.
I enjoy this sign. That's the. Please come up to the Magic Eye Theater.
Yeah. Is he up there now?
Yeah, it's the spot he was in. It's been a couple of years, but he
Well,
returned.
let's go see.
If we're choppy in there, we will get nothing in the Magic Eye Theater building.
Okay. And never mind.
Plus, this way we can walk into the land and get choppy in there. We can appreciate the construction for the butterfly house.
I agree, Mac. Mac says, still think we need to stream with all three of us there in person. I agree.
But then we need somebody to hold the camera as we are, three stooging it.
Yes. Plus, with all the times I've had to fill in lately, who's going to be at the desk?
And that was the last we ever heard of Tony on Laughing Place.
I want LP shirts that say, get choppy. I'm trying to think of how that would look. The logo would have to be pixelated. What's this wall? Is this for the butterfly garden too?
Yes. This will be the exit. Which will be strange because the last year and the year before? No, just last year? Yeah, because the year before it was when we were 2 weeks into it and they're like, okay, we're done.
It started, but yeah.
It was only one way. So you'd walk into the butterfly garden and walk in a circle and then.
Mr. Bob has another opinion question. Do you think that the characters will continue to be behind a barrier? I think for a while still, yeah.
I don't know what's going on with it. I mean, Universal is almost at the point where it's like, come and hug us. But I think Disney will play it safe until there is a clear, no, you don't have to do this anymore. I mean, the fact that I'm walking into a building again with no mask on is just a surprising thing. Ooh, it smells like chili in here.
Awesome Planet or Circle of Life? I didn't realize that was a thinker.
That is a thinker. I actually enjoy Awesome Planet just because of the lack of, the animation.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I don't enjoy Timon, Pumbaa, and Simba, but people that complain about Disney and Epcot, the characters, that was one of the first ones that did it.
No, 100%. Everybody seems to forget about 1994 when they talk about that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But the perfect answer, anything but Symbiosis.
I never saw any Symbiosis in person.
Neither had I, and I'm glad.
And I watched a video of it. I think it was one of Martin's vids. And I just, huh? What just happened?
That's that and really all of Universe of Energy.
The original.
Yeah.
They sold that to teachers for like educational material.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and as cool as the beginning was with the I can't think of the name of the boxes that moved.
The mosaic, they had
Rolodex.
The kinetic mosaic. The kinetic mosaic. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a specific name of the designer, but as cool as that was, the show was just so dry. I mean, I can understand that was the thought process behind Epcot in 1982 of hey, we're going to make this edutainment. But, yeah.
Donna, hi, everybody. Hi, Donna.
Donna.
One of her favorite pavilions, living with the land, and she did see Symbiosis, and yes.
So this is a definite possibility. So they added this sign next tour departs, and they put a cash register. So could we be getting the behind the scenes tour sometime soon?
Hopefully.
I would rejoice. I can't think of the rest of the song, but I love behind the scenes. That was actually something I had planned for the day the parks closed. Well, the next day.
Max says Symbiosis would be very different now with Marvel in the park. I don't get that one.
You don't get that one, Mr. Spider-Man Universal? Symbiotes?
Oh, symbiotes. Oh, okay, there we go.
Yeah.
I'm there now. Yes, hello. Sorry. Mr. Bob Newell wants to know if they sell the seeds. I should have known that. I did a draft with them, and my entire draft was all symbiotes.
No, they are not. I've not seen the cuttings in a while.
Mac, yeah, exactly.
I know when you're on the attraction, you still see in the laboratory them working on the cuttings for the mini greenhouse or whatever it was called. But I have not seen them out. So hopefully that will also be something that is added if the behind the scenes tour returns.
Sorry, I'm getting breaking news that Skydance Animation, which is John Lasseter's new animation studio, has hired Brad Bird.
Wait, what?
Yep. Skydance Animation, which John Lasseter left Pixar and started a new animation studio.
And then Brad Bird pretty much took over.
Hiring Brad Bird to work on a new project called Ray Gunn, which sounds like it's about a person named Ray Gunn.
Somehow I'm guessing it's about a 50s space toy that comes to life.
Stay tuned to laughingplace.com because I'm sure that's what I'll be doing when I'm done here. David Lewis, does the restaurant still rotate inside the Land Pavilion, the Garden Grill? Yes, it does. At least it did a few months ago.
It does 1 mile per hour. It is a character meal with guests eating on the lower level of the seating, and then the characters walk around the upper level and will lean over and join in pictures, but they do not do the meet and greet or the hugs, sadly. I think we're done here.
Oh, Kyle corrected me that he is correct. He didn't start Skydance. He was hired. Skydance was actually started by David Ellison in 2010.
And they've done such amazing pictures as...
Yep. Yep. All right. Well, coming up later at 4 o'clock Pacific, 7 o'clock Eastern, if I can remember my time zones, Star Wars headline with Mike C. and Rebecca. That's all for today. Later this weekend, we'll have Disney Trivia Live hosted by Doobie and his son Gideon. Remember to get all the notifications by liking, subscribing, ringing that bell, and we'll find out when we're more at the parks. I know we got a lot coming up over the next few days, so stay tuned, get notified. So long, everybody.
Peace.